Hello, garden.org people. This is Dave, and I'm here to talk about a new feature that I'm about to put up on the website. This is going to be a beta test thing, and we'll see how it works. But I want to show you how it works. It's kind of like the this search that we have in the plant database, where like if you go to daylilies and you can like click on bloom time and bloom traits and rust resistance, things like that. And when you click on search at the very bottom, it'll show you the matching stuff. Well, oh, and also on this page, it's showing you the ones that all of them match what you chose. Okay, so the new search is called Plant Search Pro, and you can search by name, you can search by genus, or you can search by collection. So let's search by daylilies, and I'll show you how this thing works. Daylilies, there we are. Let's see, good. Okay, now I could just click on search plants right now and I would get the full list of all of them, but the thing to do here is to add a filter. So you click on the add a filter button and then you get this characteristic pull down. So you can choose from the characteristics. So I'm going to choose, I don't know, rust resistance. Now I can choose either shows resistance or shows susceptibility or both. And of course it doesn't make sense to choose both, so I'm going to choose rust resistance. And I'm going to now click on search and let's see what we find. Okay, it found 845 plants, and if I scroll down, here they are, and it's showing me the first 500, and I have a second page that I can go to if I want to. Click on next, here's the second page. Click on previous, goes back to the first page. Okay, pretty fast too, by the way, if I might add. But now, let's add another filter. So I'm going to add filter. Now I get another option, a new box here for new characteristics. So this time, let's search for AAS awards. Let's find award-winning daylily. So let's click on Stout Silver Medal, click on search, and I found 15 plants. Here's the 15 daylilies that have won the Stout Silver Medal, and they show resistance to rust. So that's pretty cool. Now, what if I want to also search for them who got the Award of Merit? Click on that, click on search, and it's 106. Now, why is it 106? Why is it more, not less? Well, it's because this down here says match any selected. So on a filter by filter basis, you can say, well, I want to choose to see all of them that match or any of them. So now if I change this from any to all, and then click on search, I get 15 plants. Because there's 15 plants that have won the Stout Silver Medal and the Award of Merit who are also rust resistant. Now, notice this. It says combine with previous filters using, and you can change that to or, and that's going to compare this whole box with that whole box. And if either of these boxes match a plant, it'll show it. So when I click on search plants, we should get a pretty big number. And we do. We see 907 plants. That's 907 plants that either show resistance or have won both of these awards, because I said match all selected. Now if I change this to match any selected, and I leave this one as or, I should come up with an even bigger number. I do. 1,555 plants have rust resistance, or they've won the Stout, or they've won the Award of Merit. So that's pretty cool. Now it's more useful to leave it as and, because you're trying to catch all of these things. But maybe up here you'd want to leave this as any, right? Because again, remember this little box right here is its own condition, and this up here is its own condition. So if I want to match all of them, then I'm going to say, okay, rust resistance shows susceptibility, shows resistance. Stout Silver Medal, Award of Merit, should be 106 plants match all three of these things. It means there's 106 plants that have won both of these awards and show rust resistance. And there they all are. So if I click on, I don't know, Primal Scream, look at it, I see rust resistance. And in terms of the awards, it won the Stout Silver Medal and the Award of Merit, which is what I was searching for. So it matched any, matched any. If I change this to match all, that's going to show me only 15 plants. These are the ones that matched both of these and that. Now, if I click on the word honorable mention, again, 15 plants. What if I click on JC? 9 plants. So you kind of get in the sense of how this thing works, right? Okay, that's cool. You can also change the sort to alphabetical up here. Click on search. Now they're alphabetized, which is convenient. I like the popularity one. There we go. Okay. Now, if you've added a bunch of filters and you've got your search and you want to come back to this later, if you just kind of bookmarked this and then later on you came back to it and everything's all blank here, right? You got it all over again and do it. Nope. Right here, click on Save Search and give it a name. So I'm going to call it Daylilies. Let's just call it Rust Resistant Award Winning Day lilies. Okay, click on Save. There we go. Look at that fancy pop-up dialog. Okay, so that's done. Now, later on, when I come back here, because it's a new day and I want to do that search again, I click on Load Search, and then you can pick from your previous searches. So there's my Rust Resistant Award Daylilies, and click on Load. Search loaded, and look at that. Everything is all populated. All that stuff that you did is right back where you wanted it. There it is. I should mention you can also remove something. So like if you know what, I don't care as much about rust resistance as I thought. So click on remove, and then now you're just gone. Add a different one, right? I think you might have noticed I have other ones like fragrant crepe myrtles. This is just a little search I did where I selected crepe myrtles, chose flowers, clicked on fragrant, click on search, and there's apparently only 2 crepe myrtles in our database that are marked off as fragrant. I had made this other one for tomatoes. What was this one? Yeah, so in this case, I made the flesh color was red or orange, and the fruit shape was beefsteak. And let's see how many tomatoes. That's 49 tomatoes. So that's the flesh color. What about the fruit color? Let's find out about that. So I'm going to click on fruit skin color. There we go. And let's find, I don't know, let's just go with red. Let's see what happens. 32 plants. Very, very cool. Huh. Now I wonder if there's any like gold also. Let's find out. This is matching any, so it's going to find more than 32. No, it didn't. So let's match all. It'll probably find none, right? And of course it found 0 because we don't have any tomatoes that have both red and orange and gold, right? So maybe we got some that are red and pink. Let's find out. Nope, none. Maybe orange and gold. None. Well, that's kind of expected, isn't it? Because a tomato is going to be either one color or another. And that's also the flesh color. So let's remove that. Let's search. 253 plants. Okay, we're looking at the skin color here. Do we have any that are red and pink? Let's find out. 606. Can it be true? Let's look. Tanunda red. Skin color is red. And, oh, look, I had said match any selected. Aha. It found it because it could be either red or pink. So now if I say match all. 9 plants. Okay, let's look at big raspberry. And skin color, look at that, red and pink, and that's why it came up. So this is a really, really cool search engine. That's pretty much all I have to show you. I'm still working on it. It is under development. This is a beta experience. Oh, one more thing to mention. You can also exclude. So you can say, okay, these, if it matches this, then exclude it from the results. So you can do that as well. I think it works. Let's find out. It seems to have worked, yes. So now it's showing me only beefsteaks that are not red or pink. I think that's how it's working. It might, I might have to do some work on this. I don't know. But anyway, this is it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to have a link to this in the thread that I'll be posting along with this video. And I would very much appreciate having any feedback. Questions would be great. And a special thank you to Caliph Sue and Zuzu and Kent Pfeiffer who already tested this for me. I've gotten a lot of feedback from them, and one of their questions was, is this going to replace the, that advanced search engine that we have? And my answer to him was, no, it'll still be there. You'll still be able to do this old search. But my hope is that the Plant Search Pro is going to be good enough that nobody will want to use the advanced search anymore. So we'll just have to see how it goes. Okay, thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. Bye.